Hello and welcome back. Today I'm doing something a little bit different and we are going to explore some love connection readings. I will ask you to keep in mind that a love connection can be romantic love, but it can also be family love, it can be friendship or other intimate connections in your life. So if this does not feel like it's relating to your romantic life, it may bring some things up for you in another sector of emotional connection with other people. This will be for sun, moon, and rising signs in Aries should you cross watch. And as always, these are general readings and they might not resonate for you. So just take the things that are for you today and leave everything else behind. Let's get into your higher vibes. All right. See what's going on for Aries. Whoa. It was fast. Okay. Okay, interesting. Aries, overall energy for you this reading is the Six of Cups. We're talking about reflection. We are talking about reminiscing. And I think in your case, we are talking about reconnection. For them in this reading here, we have the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Lovers. And these three cards like shot out very quickly when we were shuffling here. Tens talk to us about end of cycle. But what I'm really getting with this person for you, Aries, is this was somebody who previously was part of your life and the relationship severed in some way. They moved on. I think timing just really wasn't right. You were both moving in different directions. And at that time, they needed to go and explore and find themselves and work through some other things. However, I don't think that you left their mind at any point. They thought it wasn't really what they needed at that time, but when they think about the future they want, the direction they want to move in, the family life or home life they want to build, it's still you at the center of that. I think we're going to see them reintroducing into your life here. For you in this connection, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the King of Wands. I think in this connection in particular, Aries, you were feeling like you were giving and giving and giving to it, but you weren't necessarily getting back what was fair. It just always felt a little bit one-sided. And I think when you were also thinking about long-term, about marriage, anything like that, that you were like, I'm not sure if I want to have this long-term relationship with somebody who may or may not be willing to invest as much as I am. I am fully present here for this relationship, and I'm not sure that they are. Coming into the connection, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the World. I really like this because it feels like a connection that comes back together to go slowly, like not to dive back in, but to see, okay, from where we are now, how could things kind of grow and develop for us? And in this instance, I think both of you are in a better place. You're a bit more financially grounded and grounded in your careers and just like understand yourselves in a better way. So coming back together, I think is going to feel kind of like a fresh start, but with somebody who you already, have that familiarity with, which is comforting. We'll do some clarifying, see what else we can learn here for you, Aries. We'll start with the Six of Cups in this overall energy. Queen of Voices, Knight of Inspiration, and the Seven of Emotions. This is interesting, Aries. I think this is going to be something like you're going to be thinking about this person one day just in passing. Something will happen that reminds you of them or reminds you of a memory that they're part of, and then suddenly you're going to hear from them, and it's going to feel like kind of crazy, like, wow, I was just thinking about you this morning, and now here you are sending me a message or whatever that looks like, or running into them, though depending on where you live with the COVID times, you may not be physically running into very many people, but it's like they're resurfacing. And as soon as that connection happens again, that like hello, that coming back together, I think you're going to find yourself having a lot of emotion surfacing around it for better or for worse. Okay, this is somebody that you went through a relationship, an intimate relationship of some kind with previously. So I think it's going to kind of put you right back in the middle of those feelings as soon as they're back in your sort of space. You'll find yourself really thinking about them, still really attracted to them, which is going to cause a lot of extra confusion, I think. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Lovers card for them in this connection. Muse of Inspiration, the Empress, and the Wheel. Yeah, this person is ready now. Maybe previously you were wanting to have family or have children and they weren't quite ready. Now they're presenting as feeling more ready to be able to authentically give and to consider those types of things. This chapter of needing to be independent, alone, and searching, I'm really getting energy of searching, somebody who wasn't ready to be tied down to a certain place yet. That's come to an end, and now they feel like they understand themselves more, they feel more in their power, and they're ready to like actually give their heart in a more authentic and meaningful way than they were previously. We'll look at the King of Wands, your energy down here, Aries. Nine of Voices, Three of Emotions, and the Priestess coming for you here. Yeah, I'm not sure you're going to be super trusting in the beginning here, Aries, and I think it's trusting of yourself and of them, because obviously, like, there's this reconnection and the sparks are still there and the attraction is still there and all of these feelings are coming up, but it also is surfacing all the memories for you of the ways in which you weren't feeling cared for adequately, the ways in which you weren't being given back to in the relationship in the right way. And it's like that's going to be sitting at the front of mind for you. It's going to be difficult. And also, I'm getting a bit of energy of like, how would I explain this to my people? How would I tell people that like I'm reconnecting with this person? Because you know, after all we've been through and like what everybody else had to go through by proxy who were close to us, I don't know if I want to put them back in it. It's, you know, in classic Aries fashion, kind of just the rash response to what's going on. You're just going to have that sort of reflexive response that is, I need to protect myself. I need to protect the people around me. I don't want to get hurt again. Because I do think that this was taxing on you. I think it was hurtful. You had a lot of love for this person. Obviously, you were giving so much to them. And it was like they always kind of had one foot out the door, even though the connection was really good. And that was a bit traumatizing for you. And I think that, you know, those things are going to nag you a little bit. And if this connection is going to be able to come back together in a genuine way, you are also going to have to work through healing and forgiveness. You can't carry around resent and hurt, especially if you're going to try and like have an open relationship again with this person. And it appears to me in the connection, you know, like that's going to happen. Like you're coming back to this both from a more mature place and both focused on the same building. Let's look at the World card here. The Sun, the Fool, and the Six of Voices. Yeah, I think this person is finally kind of ready to be where they are. They've kind of made their way back, so to speak, and now they're ready to find some root. And with the Sun and the Fool coming up together here, I really do think that you're both going to still see that this connection could be worthwhile to explore, that there could be a lot of love and happiness between the two of you, and there's going to be a willingness to give it a try. Give it a try. Aries, I do think the challenge for you here again is going to be in forgiveness and healing and letting go of any past hurt that you're carrying. This will involve open communication. This will involve patience with yourself and with your partner. But honesty is going to be really important for you here. Don't just fester on things and just hold them all inside. If you're still carrying hurt with you, you're going to have to express that and work towards getting through it if you do want to really be able to authentically give yourself to a rekindling. I hope this is helpful to you. If it was, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and leave me your comments down below. We'll see you next week.